Yes, I was talking to you. You know Amberlynn Reid? She's your favorite YouTuber? That's how you feel about it. Bye. You know Amberlynn Reid? Don't be shady. Let us know. Do you still love Amber? Please. The interview is waiting. Yes. Are you monetized on YouTube? Speak directly into the microphone and you will be famous. Do you know Amberlynn Reid? Sir, please, do not act like you don't care about her. Sir, do you know Ronald, FBI Frank's boss? Please, give us an interview. Do you feel that Amberlynn Reid was complimented on her following by FBI Frank? Hello, everybody. In today's video for the low introductory price sale of absolutely nothing, you heard it here last, we are taking a look at Amber's girlfriend Tommy's Q&A. Tommy did a Q&A on Instagram, basically saying only one very interesting part of tea that I think is going to explain why one of the reasons why Tommy is potentially dating Amberlynn. So she spilled one little morsel of tea that was very interesting. Everything else is like, girls, please, you're asking yourselves your own questions in fair Verona where we lay our lies. So Amberlynn also did a Q&A. Anytime Amberlynn does a Q&A on Instagram, it's like the equivalent of me sleeping throughout this video. Maybe you could relate when you watch my videos. Anyways, the point is that it's like negligible. It doesn't matter. Like, Amber, you're asking yourself your own questions, and when you basically become an adult and you woman up and answer the questions written on your community page, that's when I'm going to take you seriously. Also, we're going to take a look at some things that Amberlynn is calling videos nowadays. If I mean, I don't think they're videos. I don't think they're work, but does the fun ever start? Why should any of that stop us? Look, Amberlynn is lying yet again for the billionth time while she's living with her girlfriend. It's a wonderful time to be alive. Look, can we talk about something more important? You see this guy? He like has not called me for years, and I'm waiting for him like to call me this Halloween. Bro, like, you owe me $50. Please call me. Also, look at what I purchased. Look, honestly, like, this is the best thing. It's basically Kermit and Evil Kermit. If you don't know, Evil Kermit's name is Constantine. I have too many Kermits, but is this not such a cute Funko Pop? Sometimes people ask me like, hey, you still collect Funko Pops? Yes. Okay, speaking of Kermits, all right, you see these nice Kermits? Would you like to purchase some of your own? I'm going to leave you a link right now. It's my affiliate link. If you would like to purchase a Kermit, let me know when you get it. Sometimes people are like, my Kermit is shipped. I get so happy for you because now you're going to have a Kermit. So if you would like to have a Kermit and take him to a store like I do, go and buy one, okay? We're going to get into all the drama. If you could not tell already by this ridiculous intro, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. I am sharing my own opinions, not facts, on publicly accessible information, first made public by public figures. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave them mean-spirited, negative, disparaging comments, entertainment purposes only. So I would like to show you something before we get to Tommy's Q&A. Amberlynn did her own Q&A, which I will do in a different video, but I need to show you this before Tommy's Q&A. This is outrageous to me. So we are about to talk about how Tommy doesn't understand the negative comments that Amberlynn is getting and all this other stuff, and how really it is being revealed that Tommy doesn't really know Amber, doesn't really see Amber's real videos. Here's what Amber chose to answer on Instagram. Again, please remember that on Instagram, Amberlynn is choosing the questions that she wants to answer, meaning that she saw this and decided it was appropriate to discuss this. Thoughts on Zachary Michael and their boyfriend breaking up. Wondering if I should be as insensitive to Zach as Zach has been with any pain I've ever felt in my life, but nah, I'm happily not like Zach. Okay, my first opinion on this is that if you were happy, you would not try to move in random married strangers into your house like Valentine, and you definitely wouldn't move in with random strangers as soon as they claimed you online. That's just my opinion. We're also comparing a genuine 7-year relationship when two people were true partners, lived together, coexisted together, with what? With you fake dating in your head a married woman that pretended she was going to move in with you? I wish Zach all the best. You say, Amberlynn, your relationships are almost never serious. You don't engage, and then a lot of them weren't serious. Also, if you don't know, because see, Amber is writing this because she is expecting that a large portion of the audience don't know. but you're in luck. I know. So, in case you're wondering, whenever Amberlynn has broken up with whatever girlfriend and was crying, Zach has been overly kind, overly gracious, and incredibly just sweet to you, to the point that Zach would get backlash. Matter of fact, I've seen Zach's videos where they're really, really kind to you about your breakups and any pain you've ever felt. Amberlynn, I don't understand the point of bringing this up, Amber, unless you're happy that this occurred and want to hurt Zach's feelings, which, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed, is my opinion. I wish Zach all the best. Just because they are currently going through a hard time doesn't mean they always will. Okay, so this is the most important thing that Tommy said. Have you watched ALR's videos? Only the videos she's posted since I met her and a few of her older ones that she has shown me. So what you're saying is that Amberlynn has picked and chosen the videos that she wants you to see, and you have not seen the majority of her videos, only the videos that she chose and the ones that she's posted since being with you. Okay. So the reason that I consider this really, really important, now keep in mind, we don't know if this is true or not, but let's just operating under the Kermit theory that it's true. Reason why it's super, super, super important is because Amberlynn being with this person, like, I understand that Tommy is interested in Amber for certain reasons, which we all know what they are. However, I never understand how people that watch Amberlynn's videos want to be with her, because look, this is a person that has danced on a child's grave and enjoyed it, filmed a video about it. It's still currently up. This is a person that's accused another person of heinous crimes, then said, never mind, pretty much just kidding. This is a person that has said, well, I don't care that a living human being had a heart attack. She's someone who has done a lot of harm to her partners and to people around her.
A few different times that people in my life tried to get me to leave her. My family had an intervention with me. They took me to a park and was like, you know, we are begging you to leave her. When I would be hanging out with Eric and Ricky playing video games, and Amber would set timers for when I had to be back.
And my question is, well, why is it, like, how is it possible that these people continue to watch these videos and still want to be with her? I don't think that this is a money thing per se. I don't believe Tommy is using Amberlynn for money, although this next part, of course, is not about Tommy. Just my personal opinion. People are always looking to, in my opinion, not Tommy, of course, not about Tommy, to split the bills. But I've been driven wayward, okay? Here's my point, okay? The reason that Tommy doesn't understand who Amberlynn Reid is because she supposedly has not watched the videos which really showcase who Amber is as a human being. Of course, Amber is manipulating the situation and is cherry picking the videos that she wants, Tommy to see. The other thing here is I want you all to remember what Valentine said. I mean, it's something that I've been saying for a very long time. Amber Lynn is a master manipulator. The way that she manipulates people is very severe. It doesn't matter that I can see through her manipulation and you can. She's a manipulator. Guarantee she's manipulated this woman just like she's manipulated everybody else. This next one made me laugh. How are you and Amberlynn doing? We're doing wonderfully. We love spending time together and find so much joy in sharing the little moments in life, everyday life moments. Look, this is ridiculous. You guys don't know each other. You haven't been around each other 24/7. And every relationship and everyone has a honeymoon period. This will not last. When you eventually find out who Amberlynn Reid is, come talk to me then. And this one is very interesting. Doesn't all the allegations put you on edge? Absolutely. The culture of internet, no, is overwhelming. People often forget that they're targeting real human beings, not just a face on YouTube. It's also difficult to see such mean comments towards Amber. I have only this to say. Tommy, you have pictures on the internet of yourself and you're choosing to represent your life that way. It's you in those photos. So nobody was targeting you. You posted something publicly. Let's just say it for what it is, Tommy. That's not even your real name. You posted something publicly, and the internet is forever, and when you post things publicly, then you have to answer for them publicly and on the internet. All of this could have been avoided by not posting it publicly. Nobody targeted you. You chose to put your identity on the internet, and you know who you are. The comments about Amberlynn, she is manipulating you. You have absolutely no idea who she is. Eventually you will find out, but by that point it will be too late. I want you to ask yourself a question. Don't you think it's a little bit suspicious that the only videos you've seen are the ones that she's chosen for you, that she's showed you from the past? Every single girlfriend defended her until they dumped her. You just need a little bit of time. It is my opinion. I don't care what anybody says about Tommy. It is my opinion that Amberlynn is manipulating Tommy. Like she manipulated Valentine, like she manipulated Beck, like she manipulated everyone. And it boggles my mind, Kermit's my mind, whatever the word is, that boggles my mind. You know what I'm trying to say, like Amber and Tommy. Like at the end of the day, your girlfriend put timers on her ex's phone. People always believe in relationships that they won out. They won the lottery in the relationship when they're so happy in the beginning. Remember, that was a person that did someone wrong in the past. Please understand that Amberlynn Reid is exactly who she is. She's not some other person. This is not a hiatus. This is not a dress rehearsal. She is exactly who she is on the internet, and exactly how she treats people off the internet. Because, like, Beck telling us that they were not even allowed to spend time with their family, that would scare me. If I heard my new girlfriend's ex saying that, that would scare me. No one is special. At the end of the day, Amber Lynn will mistreat every partner she's ever had. And I have to say it again. No one is interested in the answers to these questions, which is why this isn't a real Q&A. Except for maybe one question. There was one question, as we discussed. Everything else, no one cares, in Eric's voice. What's yours and Amber Lynn's love language? Physical affection. No one needed to know that. No one is asking this. No one cares. What are you guys talking about? What kind of truck do you drive? Okay, honestly, seriously, why would you give away such personal information if people see you on the road? Is this a good idea? What you'll see throughout, like, the Q&A is that she just gives out private personal information. Honey, if you think, Tommy, if you think that just because people have seen your face, it's a good idea to divulge personal information, do not blame the haters later. Like, I would never tell anyone what truck I drive. Why don't you give them the keys to your house? It's identifying markers. Never mind that all of your information is easily available on the internet, right? You want to be found? I don't get it. Date night advice. Do something you both enjoy and be in the moment. Put away anything that is distracting and genuinely enjoy the company and the connection of being with the one you love. That's odd. That's unusual and weird that you would say that. I mean, I don't think that you would need to tell grown adults not to have their phone out. Y'all, if you go on dates and you pull out your phone, you're Amberlynn Reid. Speaking of which, obviously Amber constantly has her phone out when she's on dates with you. So your advice is not to be like Amberlynn, because we've seen Amber have her phone out and filming all her dates with you, right? Oh, yes, there's so much we don't know. We loved, we lost. Are you going to hang out with Amber? Seem very serious for this topic. Please, you're not that interested. Is it possible that Amber Lynn, who constantly has her phone out, is not that interested? She's just interested in living in a house. Where are you from? Wisconsin. I was gonna, like, on purpose, like, not say anything about this, but this woman wants everybody to know where she's from. Wonderful. Isn't there a cheese there? All right, you get a few points because there's a lot of cheese there. Possibly. How did you and Amber first meet? TikTok. She showed up on my For You page and I just sent her a short message saying hello. Riveting. And now you have a permanent house guest that will never leave, and you will have to drive her everywhere. I hope you can enjoy yourself for the next few years. What do you do for fun hobbies? I like to paint and go through phases of doing different types of art projects, being outside, camping, collecting rocks, fantasy football, checking my stocks in the stock market, all sorts of stuff. Well, I have one thing to say to you, Tommy. We know it's not your real name. I feel like you're in for a really great surprise. Amberlynn is not going to go camping with you, and she's not going to go outside with you that much unless you drive her around to Walmart and Target. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's finally found the Target driver. Embarrassing time to be alive, girls. It's a wonderful time to be alive. When did you first see Amber on TikTok? June 18th. It doesn't matter. Just so we're all clear, it was very much so posted on the internet by the party involved, Valentine, okay? That Amberlynn was talking to Tommy and to Valentine at the same time. It doesn't matter what she's told you, Tommy. Eventually, you'll come around in a few years or maybe shorter. Amberlynn was talking to somebody when she was talking to you. She had a woman try to move in with her. Well, the woman was never going to move in with her, but she believed a woman was going to move in with her Valentine, August 1st. And the bottom line in this situation is, listen to what I'm going to say. When Amberlynn Reid gets bored in the house alone, and when you're at work, she will be in the girls' DMs. You mark my Kermit words. How dare anyone accuse me of being a frog? Amberlynn will 150% be in the DMs with another girl. Girls, you won't know about it for a while. She's going to be lonely with you at work. See, she's either used to somebody not working with them, like with Destiny, like Beck not working, that she forced Beck not to work, or the person working at home. I doubt you're working home, right? It's exciting. It's exciting. She will be in the DMs. Would you consider doing vlogs on YouTube? No, that's not my thing. Well, and the world breathes a collective sigh of sadness. Please, please, Tommy, do vlogs. We can't wait to hear how you're, dating a person that's an ABU. How many tattoos do you have, Tommy? 12. Exciting. Maybe you should get Amber's name tattooed on your forehead. What do you think? What was your favorite date with Amberlynn? Favorite things to do with her? Our first official date was to this restaurant. The food was low-key terrible. We had a lot of good laughs about it, which made the nerves of first meeting disappear quickly. So Amber brought you to a restaurant in Oklahoma where the food was bad. I will guarantee you that Amberlynn, because she used to go out. The reason that I say this is because she used to go out with like her mom to every single restaurant. So she must have known that the food there wasn't good. Amber, why would you take her on a date to a restaurant where the food wasn't good? I doubt that Amber took her to a restaurant she'd never been to. That doesn't make any sense. Amber would only keep going back to places she likes. I mean, yes, the cook may have seen Amber's videos and whatever, but yeah, sometimes you go to a restaurant that you like and the food isn't good. But I just think that Amber just didn't care where she took Tommy, because Amber doesn't care about other people. That's my opinion. Like, the chances of Amberlynn taking Tommy to a restaurant that, you know, she'd never been to before is unlikely. Amber is continuing to post things online, calling it videos, and she recently made a video saying, "Oh, I'm just throwing random clips together." How do you feel about it? Well, that's not your job. Your job is actually to vlog and produce content. So she's literally saying what I've been saying for a while. She's just throwing anything against the wall, hope it sticks. This is one of the biggest reasons that you have a bad relationship with your audience. Your audience can see that you put in no effort. You don't like your job. Okay. Two things about her recent things that she posts online and calls videos. Number one, Amberlynn has extensively said that Tommy wants to be called Tommy, and that is the name that Tommy, prefers, which is fine. So Tommy was doing sex project and wrote A plus E, saying these are two people that love each other. Amber plus Tommy's real name. E is, not standing for Tommy, but standing for Tommy's real name. My question here is this, Amberlynn. Why do you have a serious problem with being honest? See, here's the thing. I think genuinely, okay, because she said in a video that, like, I think that she genuinely only makes videos for the people that believe the slop that she's presenting to them. You are presenting lies. And she said in a video that Tommy prefers to be called Tommy, and it's about respect. I've always known you knew Amberlynn. Don't be shady. If Tommy really preferred to be called Tommy, then Tommy wouldn't be putting Tommy's real initial of, like her name on your channel. So the truth is this: Tommy does not prefer to be called Tommy. Amber, here's my opinion on this situation. You say that Tommy loves you for you and supports you and is, like going on the internet with you so they're not embarrassed to be seen with you, and you're throwing shade at your other exes claiming that they, felt this way. Fine. But if Tommy was exactly as you say, then they would just release their real name. See, here's the bottom line. Amber will say Tommy is not releasing her real name because she wants privacy. No, because this never happens. Amberlynn is reading This Never Happened magazine on page This Never Happened. This never happens with any other vlogger. Like, their partners always give their real names because no one is embarrassed to be on their partner's channel. This is not about being embarrassed to be seen with you. This is about her, my opinion, not a fact. Like, obviously, if she like was exactly as you say, she would produce her real name. Amber, keep thinking that people are very proud to be, on your channel. If she's proud to be on your channel, why doesn't she come and do a Q&A and say her real name, especially since her real name is already out there? Okay, so no, Tommy does not prefer to be called Tommy, because then Tommy would never in a million years, you know, go around and post their real initial. It's so outrageous. I remember when she first introduced this girl to her audience without the girl being there, like just in a video saying, yes, my girlfriend Tommy. It was obvious that that was a fake name. Like, so everything that you're saying is a lie. Why did you say that Tommy prefers to be called Tommy? We have proof that when Tommy is with you, and even vlogging, knowing that this is going onto, your channel, they're still, do not prefer to be called Tommy. Second line, Amberlynn is dating a smoker. Here's a picture from Amber's, video with Tommy clearly being a smoker. Am I judging Tommy for being a smoker? No, I don't care enough about strangers to care if they smoke. Y'all could smoke. You could do whatever you want. No judgments here because I don't care. Do what you want. Okay. Here's my thing. Here's an old screenshot from Apathetic Facts, posted this. Does Feline smoke? Would you consider quitting? No, she does not. I wouldn't date a smoker, just a preference. Amber, there were photos saying to the contrary. You lied. So when Amber was with wifey Alex Feline, none of those are her names. What happened is she was photographed in her own video, like, because Amber's so conscientious. She would never do extra work, like literally photographed doing activities like this. Okay. Amber is saying that, you know, she has a preference of not dating a smoker. Before anyone says, oh my God, her preference has changed, please don't bother. Amberlynn Reid never had a preference, because this is not about preferences. This is about desperation. If whoever she dated was doing something way worse, that she would date her too. Amberlynn is desperate to be claimed on the internet. That's all this is about. It's never been about preferences. It's about desperation. So that's fine. I don't have a problem with Amber being desperate. I always tell you, if y'all dating, if y'all single, if you are desperate, desperation is going to ruin everything. The more desperate that you are, the more bad, risky decisions that you make. Never mind that people could smell it a Kermit away. Bottom line in this situation is this. It's fine that she's dating a smoker, and I'm totally fine with her changing her preference too. The idea is she never did any of those things. She always was desperate and dated anyone that would go for her, and lied to her audience saying that she has a preference. Please stop lying. All right, well, that's about it for today's video. I wish everyone mentioned all the best. If you enjoyed today's video, please check out this other video that's popping up here on a similar topic. You may enjoy it, you may not enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, go and leave it a dislike, be a friend, or leave it a like, whatever you'd like. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments, dislikes, and comments down below. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time. Bye.